What's up, guys? Welcome to Among the Fence, my YouTube channel where I do music reviews. My name is Aaron, and it is time for New Music Friday, where I take a look at some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of March 18th, and I give my thoughts and opinions on what I think we could expect to hear from these new albums and songs and EPs and stuff. And I'm going to mostly try to stick to just albums and EPs and save all the songs for my weekly track review, which comes out on Mondays. So if I miss out on a favorite song of yours or something you're looking forward to, don't worry, I still will be talking about it just in a different video. And I know it's been a little while, roughly a week since I've uploaded anything, but don't worry, I'm still here. I just had something really big happen over this weekend that I needed to give my full attention to, and I just, there was no way I was going to be able to listen to music and review it or even record a video just with what was going on. So I just needed time to work through it, but like I said, I'm still here and I'm ready to get back to pumping out some of these videos. So the first thing we have up is a new album from Breathe Atlantis with their new album titled Overdrive. I don't normally like metalcore bands that have a primarily just clean vocal performance throughout all their songs, but Breathe Atlantis does it so well. The riffs are killer, and I think that this album will push the heaviness even further from what they've already done. I really hope that we get some really cool riffs off of this album, and I don't think that they're going to go into like a different direction, kind of like, this band has a lot of like old school wage war vibes to it, specifically just in the music itself. And I don't think they're going to go down that road and become softer, at least not on this album. And I can't get enough of this band. As weird as that sounds, just the riffs, the music, even the clean vocal tone, it sits right with me, which is pretty hard to do because metalcore clean vocals, I don't know, they just seem so try hard and radio-ish and mainstream sounding, so it's so hard for me to get into it. But every time I hear this band, I'm just blown away. A lesser-known band named Across the Whitewater Tower is coming out with an album titled If You Died Right Now, What Would You Remember? This is kind of a fresh take on metalcore with some kind of like deathcore elements to it. I'm just absolutely amazed at what I've heard from this band so far. This is their second studio album, and just their sound is just so intense and it sounds so good. And it's just, like I said, it's a perfect blend between two different genres with cleans, and it gets super low, and the riffs, and there's so much energy. It's kind of like the Browning with less of a robotic sound to it. I don't know, it's almost criminal that this band only has like 7,000 Spotify listeners or something like that. I highly recommend this band. If you've never heard of them, which I doubt anybody has really, I mean, they popped up on the list and I'm staggered. These guys are so great. We get a new album from Dark Funeral titled We Are the Apocalypse. I'm admittedly not really that much into black metal, but also this band is one of the more digestible black metal bands to listen to, I guess you could say. For one, their later stuff, the production doesn't sound like it was recorded in like, I don't know, a gas station restroom. And the vocals aren't just super way far out there and really weird, while at the same time being like theatrical. Like, this band holds on to a lot more of a musical presence to them every time I hear them. I might check this album out to review, just because I think I've only ever reviewed like one other black metal band, like ever. And I have close to 300 videos and reviews so far. So I'd like to get a little bit more black metal stuff under my belt, just so I can become more familiar with it. But yeah, if there's anything else that's black metal you guys want me to check out, new, old, whatever, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, and I'll see if I can make it happen for you. Joshua Travis's new EP comes out titled No Rest. I believe that this EP has potential to compete with Darko US, at least musically for the most part. I mean, the technicalities between the two bands, it's got to be there. I'm hoping it's close to it, just because I want, I love Darko, and I just want Joshua Travis to release something that's just as heavy and brutal and as celebrated as what Darko's done so far. Vocally, I'm not sure if it'll be there, just because Tom Barber is on a whole nother level, especially lately. But I'm excited to hear all the features that Joshua Travis has. I mean, this thing is stacked. Every song has just someone huge and unique. And from what I've heard from the singles, I believe there's only 2 of them so far, the vocalists just fit the whole vibe that he has in this song. It's going to be great. I think this album, or this EP, is going to be so much fun. And I hope that it pushes him to do more stuff like this. Because I remember he had the Tony Danza project and he's with Amir. But I feel like he's really coming into his own sound by doing his own stuff, which is, he's phenomenal. All right, that is it for New Music Friday. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff to talk about just because there's not a whole lot of big name bands coming out with stuff. So some of the stuff that did come out, I just wasn't really too familiar, at least not familiar enough to comment on it. But if you're looking forward to anything coming out this week, leave a comment below letting me know what it is, so me and everybody else we all discover and learn and enjoy new music. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Also leave a comment below letting me know what I should review next. If you want to help support me and my channel and you just want to make me feel good about myself, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. That way you don't miss out on any of my future videos, especially if you leave a request. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or night whenever you happen to be watching this. And I will talk to you guys next time.
I was trying